Welcome to Storyline Online SAG After Foundation. I'm Medea Zlatkina, and today we're going to read Keith Haring, the boy who just kept drawing. There was a boy named Keith. When he was little, his father taught him how to draw dogs and fish and funny things. His dad would draw a line, then Keith would draw one. Soon the whole page would be full. From that time on, Keith never stopped drawing. In elementary school, while taking tests, Keith doodled on the edge of his paper. When he handed his work, his teacher would ask, "Why did you doodle on this important paper?" Keith didn't answer. Sometimes Keith invited his friends to draw in his backyard clubhouse. Keith made symbols that represented what each one represented a letter of the alphabet. His friends asked, "Why do you use symbols to write?" As a teenager, Keith liked to draw in his bedroom. The music would play loud. He would draw on every piece of paper he could find. His mother would yell over the music, "Why can't you turn that music down and go outside to ride your bike?" But Keith sold his bike to buy art supplies, so he answered, "Look at the cool drawings I did." And he just kept drawing. When Keith was in high school, he won his first prize for his art. A successful couple from town offered to buy his drawing. Keith said, "No, thank you. If you enjoy my art, you may hang it on your wall, no charge." Keith's sister shocked. "Why didn't you take the money?" they asked. Keith shut it. He just wanted to keep drawing. Keith graduated from high school to went to the big city of Pittsburgh to a school that would teach him about art. There were boys on the street trying some new break dancing. He liked the crazy shapes of their bodies as they turned and flipped on the ground while the music was playing loud. Keith started drawing wiggly. His teacher asked him, "Why are you drawing pictures that look like scrambled bodies? This is not what we told you to draw." Keith knew how to draw. He just wanted to draw in different ways, and he kept drawing. Keith moved to a huge city of New York City when he was 20, so he could draw with other artists. He started to draw all over the city, on walls washed away by the rain or torn down by a street clean. Other artists asked Keith, "Why do you draw in places where your pictures are erased?" Keith didn't hear them. He was searching for another wall so he could keep drawing. Keith got a job delivering packages and sometimes rode in the subway. One day he saw a panel of black paper in the wall in the station. He rushed outside to buy a chalk and came back to begin drawing. The white chalk made bright, smooth lines on the black paper. Day after day, Keith filled the empty panels with the subway station's art. Soon, people who rode the subway were looking for the white chalk drawings. No one knew the name of the artist, but the drawings were easy to work. People asked him, "Why are you drawing here? What do you pictures mean?" Keith said, "What do you see? You decide what they mean." When Keith lived there, there was trash on the street, and people didn't always say hello to each other. One day, his friends cleaned up 20 bags of garbage in front of a long hallway. Then Keith painted a square faces with smiles and body shape dancing upside down. The neighbors liked drawings and stopped to say thank you. A policeman came by to lecture Keith. Why did you do this? I have to give you a ticket because you didn't get permission. Keith paid the fine and just kept drawing. Soon people wanted to see more of Keith's drawings, and he asked to display his artwork in the art gallery. When he hung up from floor to ceiling and in between, he painted on the walls. Keith invited everyone to come and enjoy his art. All of Keith's art was sold. The gallery owner asked him, "What are you going to do with all this?" Keith said, "I read newspapers about our kids who don't have enough to eat. I didn't have this money yesterday. I was happy. If I don't have it tomorrow, I'll still be happy. All children need to eat. I'll send them money. The gallery owner gasped, "Why?" Keith smiled and just started to draw again. Now people were inviting Keith to draw in famous museums and exhibit in galleries. All over the world, he was proud and had become a successful artist. But wherever he went, instead he painted murals so everyone could enjoy his work, not just the people who had money to buy it. During a visit to Paris, France, Keith painted on the outside of Children's Hospital, 6 stories high. Newspaper reports came to take pictures and asked, why did you paint at the hospital? Do you think it will make the sick children feel better? Keith didn't have time to answer. He had to finish painting. When the Statue of Liberty was 100 years old, Keith drew an outline of the famous statue of a huge piece of vinyl fabric. Then he asked 900 kids to help him finish the drawing. Keith told them, "Draw anything, whatever you want. No one can say it's bad or good. It's yours." When the giant painting was displayed, people were amazed to see what Keith and the kids had made, but the art critics couldn't understand why a famous artist was drawing with kids. But you know Keith, he just kept drawing. Keith stopped drawing just for a moment and he answered, "I draw all time because there's many spaces to fill. I give my drawings away to help make the world a better place. I draw everywhere because everyone needs art." Then Keith turned back to his tree, took a piece of chalk from his pocket, and just kept drawing. What I like most about this book is Keith draws art, and I like drawing art too, and that's why I like this book. So thank you for visiting. Bye.